I welcome some of my Social Bridges team so that we can put a close to what has been a very, very jam-packed 3-day event. For those of you who have stuck it through, I thank you. For those of you who will catch up later, I think that's probably a wise idea because there has been a lot of content. We've had a wonderful time. We've had some incredible speakers. I think we've only had incredible speakers, actually. I think the content has been extremely rich. If I were to try and sum it up, well, I probably wouldn't be able to, but there have been some incredible themes that I was very grateful to Sebastian for highlighting. Obviously, trust in AI was a big one. I think recommenders of all sorts popped up, and I think that we see that there are both commonalities, but obviously big differences, maybe again, as a function of trust. So I will turn over to Ophelia just to say, a very, very short. She doesn't have to speak very long because she's probably had an equally rough day. But go ahead, Ophelia.
No, great. No, I just wanted to second what you just said, Merle, and thank, of course, the speakers for taking part and all the audience, but mostly all the incredible team behind the event, including Wenhan and Olga, who have been acting behind the scene and sometimes on the scene also to make everything so smooth for everybody. And to the co-organizers who've been, I think each and every one seems like a main organizer in herself. So being both chairing, listening, welcoming, asking questions, and giving talks. So incredible multitasking on that side as well. So Max, Jurgis, Louis, and Merle, congratulations for this exceptional event. I've learned a lot, and I will look forward to catching up with the talks on the recording. So,
thank you. Yes, Sophie. I have to second my thanks to my co-organizers, including you. I think we've put together an incredible lineup of speakers. The content is so rich. We're going to start creating some videos for each of the speakers who have provided consent to do so, and you'll be able to catch up on those in a very easy way without having to scroll through 8 hours of content for each of the days. And I will thank again Wenhan, Sun, and Maximilian Moll, who'll be taking over that responsibility. So you'll be able to catch up very easily and go back to this repository of incredible content for as long as we can keep that channel going. But I would like to thank the people behind the scenes as well, Olga, Wenhan, Gieltasa, who's not here, but who've helped to make sure we have that second room up and running to make sure everything is smooth and we haven't had any glitches. I can now say it without jinxing anything. So we had an incredibly smooth run. I want to thank everybody who's taken part in that. We're going to take a quick snap picture of everybody on the team for media press release. So smile. Fantastic. I'm sure Olga can get something out of that for us. And I will just bring this to a close once again to ask if any of my co-organizers would like to add anything. Anybody? And if not,
sorry, I think I'm late.
You're not. You're fine. Let's try.
Make another.
Smile again. And yes, thank you so much to everybody who's participated in any way, especially for all your wonderful questions. And we hope very much that we will meet again soon. The beauty of this is we now are all connected. And I hope that connection will be long lasting. Louis, I've seen you unmuted yourself. Maybe you have something to say?
I just want to thank the amazing speakers we had, and the talks were really great. And we had engaging discussions as well with all the questions coming in. So this was very enriching, thought-provoking, and hopefully to repeat it soon.
Absolutely. I've had some feedback already asking if this will be a repeat affair.
A weekly event.
Maybe not weekly, but I very much hope that people have enjoyed this enough that we will do, in fact, another Social Bridges. Maybe we'll do a retrospective. Did we get it all right 5 years down the line? But yes, once again, thank you to everybody. And if I can ask the LMU crew to either bunk out or just switch off your camera. Olga needs a picture of the LMU crew, the Bundeswehr crew. Bye. Thanks, Ophelia. Bye. Wenhan, are you able to hop on again?
Perhaps give me 1 second. I need
You
to use the
mentioned
train.
the Bundeswehr Uni crew just in time before I logged off.
Let's see if Wenhan can hop off again at the next station.
Okay, we can wait a little bit.
Absolutely.
Maybe I can, yeah. In the meantime, I have something to show you.
Oh, fantastic. Yes, please.
Yes, I would be glad to. And this is something that has been behind the scenes here on YouTube, but I would like to thank all of our supporters on social media, on Twitter, and everyone that has spread the word about our conference, because it has been amazing on Twitter as well. And I have made a little social media video in the best traditions of social bridges. That's what we have been doing every time.
Can I quickly interrupt, because I think Wenhan has to get to the next subway train and now he can smile.
Okay.
So it's the quick smile.
Oh, yeah, okay. So.
Excellent.
There we go.
Okay, Olga, over to you.
Now we've added the theme of mobility to the group photo. Okay. Okay, so here's a video, and this time with a very special soundtrack. Okay, here we see my background. This is the university.
Oh, we don't see your screen here. Just make sure you, you need to share again. Try again.
Okay.
Hear the soundtrack.
Try again.
A moment. Okay.
This is the glitch we didn't have until now.
This is good. Does it work now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
That's
was
wonderful.
an event on Twitter, and that was our World Community Map. This is where all our participants and presenters come from. So,
that's a lot of places in the world. It's great. Yeah. It's wonderful, wonderful. And then that's really what this Social Bridges event is all about. It's about meaning that people from all over the world, even if they're stuck in lockdown in Australia, are able to be with us virtually. And we've created a wonderful community over the last few days. So thank you for visualizing that for us. We heard about visualization today a little bit, and that's really at the heart of what we're trying to do here. Make sure that people can participate in any way they'd like without having to worry about registration fees or carbon footprints or so yes, thank you so much, Olga, for putting that together. That's a wonderful output, I think, for us to see what's been achieved over the last 3 days, with thanks to you, thanks to the whole Social Bridges team, and to everybody who's participated by just being out there listening, either live or in catch up. So thanks to everybody. We'll bring that session to a close, and I just wish you all health and happiness, and we will get through this horrible time so that we can actually meet in person very, very soon. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
That's what Social Bridges is about, creating hope in difficult situations and generally creating hope. I mean, our first conference on COVID, it's been a breakthrough in a situation that seemed hopeless to many. It connected lots.
36 speakers, I think, or something ridiculous.
Yeah, and I mean, the main message of this event, it has been hope and taking away all the fears that have to do with AI and all the prejudice. Because I have been thinking all the time, I have been thinking of a quote of one of my favorite sci-fi writers, Ray Bradbury, who said in the 70s, I have been always trying to say, for the ones who's not acquainted with his writings, he has been creating dystopian scenarios, but also very utopian, very bright scenarios that have to do with AI. So he looked at both sides and he said, I've been always trying to say that I'm not afraid of the computer, not afraid of the machine. It's the problem are not the robots taking over. The robots are not taking over. People who play with toys are taking over. That's the problem. But when I see such a wonderful gathering of experts, I'm speaking from my part. I come from the cultural sciences background. This is why I'm bringing literature into all of this. I can say that through this international and interdisciplinary cooperation, so much hope is created, and we can also make it visible to the whole world.
Absolutely. And on that extremely positive note, which I can only concur with 100%, I wish you all health, happiness, and hope. And we will see you for the next Social Bridges in July on Effective Touch. I wish you all very well.